Alright, we're up here on the roof charging unit. I was charging, and I figured I should make a video of this. Of being Jeff the maintenance man here. Dang it, drill. So, if you've never charged anything before, you do have to have a EPA certification 608 certification to handle Freon. This is R22. This is a very old unit. It might look like that fan's spinning slow, but that's kind of weird. It picks up like that on my camera, but it's going fast. When I got here though, trying to get this thing to focus. Okay, there we go. These gauges right here, this one was right here at 10 psi. So it was just really, really low. So that indicates there's a leak in the system. Right now I've already charged the unit, and if you don't know how these manifold gauges work, there's now I've already checked the superheat, but that's not the superheat, that's what's in this hoses are not connected. But basically, if you're not familiar with these, the blue side goes to your suction side. Usually this is the biggest pipe on there. The high side, or your liquid side, is the small one here, and that's what you would attach your red one to. The yellow one goes to the tank. There's a lot of arguments on charging Freon liquid or not. I think you should pressurize the system. Actually, it's in the manual, and I've already forgot, but you do charge the system with vapor until it gets a good pressure in the line, and then you're gonna charge it on up. The way I do this without using a thermometer or anything, these gauges have these numbers here, and I'm using R22, which is green bottle, green on the gauges. You can go by this here, and this is usually what I'm going by. See how it's almost at 32? That means this has a potential of freezing up, because that is how many degrees this pipe is. It's a good charge, but if it goes down anymore, it's going to freeze up and cause problems. So I like to charge it to 40. So what I do, turn this, and that's letting the refrigerant in through the bottle, and it's going into here and out here into the unit. And we check this every once in a while.
Jeff, are you still here?
And security wants me. 1 moment. Yeah, go ahead, Fred.
So can you go ahead and pass me that work order now?
East 316, AC's not working.
Copy.
So, got that little business out of the thing. A gentleman stopped me in the hallway and said it's 80 degrees in his apartment. He's got it set to 72. So, come up here and look at it, and indeed it's low in charge. It's about quitting time for me. So, but that's basically how you charge a unit. Now, there's some important factors also. When hooking up the yellow hose, you're going to want to open these valve sides right here, and you just want to crack it just a little bit till you hear a little bit of air come out, or Freon rather. Same thing with the gauges that you're using. Just crack them, make sure refrigerant comes out to purge the air out of the hoses. You don't want to put air inside this unit. It won't condense and it'll cause yuckies. So basically that's how you charge a unit. It's pretty straightforward, it's simple. Never intentionally, if you overcharge this and you want to let the Freon out, some people are tempted, we're on a big roof here, some people are tempted just to crack these hoses and let the Freon out. That is very, very bad. That's illegal. Ozone depletion and all that crap. Plus, you and the business could get fined $10,000 if somebody turns you in. if somebody sees you do it. So, don't do that. What else could I say about this? I mean, that's pretty much it. The unit has to be running for you to charge it, obviously, or your pressures are going to be like way up here if on a hot day. But yeah, this unit I think does have a small leak. I might just want to stop charging it right now because I'm seeing that it's still losing a couple pounds. It might get this guy through the night. My suspicion is it's this accumulator. I bet you maybe just a tiny little leak, because it's holding, but it is right above 32, and I like it at 40. I mean, let's see if I can get it to up to 40 and hold. Let's see if he's holding pressure. If the unit satisfies itself right now, I'm just going to leave. So I'm going to go all the way back downstairs and turn it back on. This charge is good. So, you know, how people say, you know, maybe it needs more Freon. Well, as you can see on this temperature gauge, as you put more Freon, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter. If it's really overcharged, you're going to be in heat mode at that. Then blow up the compressor at that point. As you got 100 on this side, ooh boy. That little pipe over there is probably going to be, what is that? Over here is almost 200 degrees. Shoot. It's staying. Put a little bit more in there just to get it away from 32 degrees. You know, mine at home, I've charged mine in between 30 and like 35. It runs real good. I mean, 32 is probably not going to freeze up because it's got the air movement and all that. But once it gets below 30, it's going to start, weird things are going to start happening. Bugs and whatnot. There we go. Look at that. 40 on the button. It's falling a little bit, but we'll give it another small squirt. Another day in the life of Jeffrey the maintenance man, I tell you what. I'm in Florida, by the way. Y'all were wondering, where's it at? I'm just gonna call it. That's good. I let it stabilize and everything. So that's how you charge a AC unit. Older ones have the R22, the new ones like this have the 410A in it. And it's 5 pounds of R410A, which I have to use different gauges to do this unit because I've been running R22 for these. And so we have 2 different sets of gauges. One says 410A on it, this one's for 22. So that's how you charge a unit, and this is Jeffrey the maintenance guy. Have fun.